Okay, so today I decided that I wanted to do like a create a sim kind of thing, and I decided why not do one themed kind of for LGBT Pride Month, even though it is July now. I thought of the idea when it was still June, like the tail end, so you know, it is what it is. But I have filmed this video like 3 different times, and I really didn't know what I wanted to do, or like what kind of theme or whatever I wanted to do. And it was definitely bothering me because I'm also filming, and I feel like when you're playing on your own versus when you're filming, there's no pressure. You can do whatever you want. Like, you can make a bunch of mistakes and then just fix it, and it won't matter in the grand scheme of things because you won't remember because you just made a beautiful sim and that's about it. But when you're recording, everything is recorded, so any mistake you make is just there forever. But I think I did pretty good. I didn't know like what kind of sims or family I wanted to make initially. And speaking of families, that reminded me of The Sims 2, how like you couldn't make separate families. They all had to have the same last name. Sorry, I'm yawning in my own video. Wow. I can only imagine what you guys are doing or thinking. But yeah, so in The Sims 2, when you made a family, it had to be like all kind of the same last name, which was weird when you're making like two different people, unless they were married or like siblings. If you're making like two separate people that weren't married, it was just a little weird because they're all their last names are like Johnson or something. I don't know why. That was my go-to when I was a kid. But right now I'm making a sim. I think, what is her name? I'm trying to remember what her name was, but I won't be able to. But she has bright red hair. It's a personal choice. Go her. Do whatever she wants. But yeah, I really liked how she turned out. I have this mod in my game that makes your lips like have a pout or kind of thing instead of a cupid's bow. So I was just giving that a try in the game. But I think it looked really good on her. And I struggle a lot with like clothing and outfits because for me, I personally don't really care what my sim's wearing as long as it looks okay. So as you can see, my outfit was not very like fashion forward because I'm not fashion forward. I'm a mess. But yeah, so I'm just putting the finishing touches on her, giving her some outfits. I kind of just gave up in the middle because it doesn't really matter if they're custom, like if they're made already. I like the outfits that the Sims team has made. I think they're pretty good. Not all of them, but some of them there's some good ones. But yeah, I decided. Did I decide? Oh, I just gave her that one because I was like, whatever, it doesn't really matter. Oh, I think I gave them the same outfit for one thing. I decided that the storyline that I wanted to follow is these two twins. So that's one of them. She's one of them, and then her twin brother are best friends with this girl, and they grew up on the island with her, and they're all friends, the three of them, but the twins are in love with this girl, and they both are keeping it a secret because they don't want to ruin their friendship, and they don't know if the girl likes them. And oof, but yeah, so it's kind of this big thing, and I was definitely having a lot of trouble like making the twin brother because when you try to do genetics with the guys, it always makes them look real funky when it's like from a girl. As you can see, I really tried. Like, I tried my best to fix him, but it was just not working out at all. So I decided to like make a sim from scratch and then like kind of make them look similar to replicate sibling kind of familial resemblance. I don't know. I mostly just gave them red hair and like called it a day, but I think it ended up pretty well. Like, I think it looked pretty good. Sorry, I'm moving. I'm trying to get comfortable, but yeah, so I tried again and randomized the Sims, and I was like, never mind, this is a waste of time. I'm not going to do this anymore. So I just made one from scratch, and the one that came, like the randomized one, looked really good. Like, not going to lie, he already looked pretty good as a base sim to like work with. So I just kind of like tweaked him from there. and it worked pretty well. Gave him some red hair, fixed his eyebrows. I don't know. I think I left the earrings in because I'm just now noticing them. But it works for him. He's doing the damn thing, and that's what matters. So back to the storyline. Oh my god, I'm yawning again because I'm sitting still. So the story is these two twin brother and sister, they're best friends with this girl that they've grown up with. Like, their parents were close, like high school friends, and their moms both happened to get pregnant at the same time, so they kind of grew up together and they went to school together and were friends, and they've always been pretty close. And the brother and the sister both have a huge crush on the girl, but the girl is pretty much oblivious because she's got a huge secret of her own. She's a mermaid. Mermaid, woohoo. But yeah, she's a mermaid. I think that in this storyline in Sulani, the town that they're from, I'm thinking of making it so they don't know that mermaids are like a real thing. It's kind of like a myth or a folklore kind of thing. And her family, I think her name is Alani. Alani's family, that's the mermaid's name. Alani's family is like a long line of mermaids on the female side, and she happened to get the mermaid ability. And so she's got to focus on keeping it a secret from everyone, and here she is. We're making her right now. I like to randomize my Sims a bunch, and then like whichever one speaks to me, that's the one I'm gonna go with. But yeah, I really like how they all turned out. I think they have a lot of character and like personality. Alani, the mermaid, I feel like she's very down to earth and kind of like a party girl in a sense. Like, she cares about the environment and she cares about Earth, but she's also a bit of like a free spirit. She likes to go out, she likes to date, she likes to enjoy life, and being a mermaid is not gonna stop her. But yeah, so in the game, I don't know if when you go in water, like, the mermaid turns into like a mermaid, because like water, and like H2O, and what's that mermaid movie called? It's literally my favorite movie of all time, Aquamarine. Like, as soon as she touches water, she turns into a mermaid. But does that count if you're drinking water, like internally? Weird. I didn't think about that, but yeah, she's coming together right now. I couldn't decide on what hair I wanted her to have because I don't know. I didn't really have an exact vision for her, but I ended up picking that one. But I like cycled through a few different options, and yeah, so that's her, Alani, and I don't know how to say her last name because I am not cultured, but I think that they come along pretty well, and I'm thinking that if I do end up playing them, I would want their story to develop. What's his name? His name is Toby. Their last name's Toby, His first name's Toby, and then I think their last names are Holland. I'm pretty sure I typed that in, but I also don't remember. But yeah, so I'm thinking that they all move in together on like a little house over by the water, and Alani, the mermaid, she's gonna focus on cleaning up the environment because I think she's gonna be a conservationist. Like, I just kind of feel it. She's a vegetarian because she doesn't eat fish, obviously, and she just doesn't believe in eating animals or meat, and it's very admirable of her. And I just think that Toby is gonna be either a bodybuilder, like, kind of thing, or an athlete, because there's a big sports scene going on the island, so I want to see how that goes. Or maybe he'll be fishing. I think he would like either of them. I'd have to see and like play and see what kind of guy he is. And last but not least, what's her name? Literally, I think her name is Leah. Her name's Leah. I think Leah, I don't know. I'm not sure what she would do. I think maybe she would end up doing like odd jobs here and there, because she's kind of also like a free spirit in the sense that she doesn't know what she wants to do. And so now I'm working on her mermaid side. I gave her a different hair. I gave her this one, which I thought was really pretty. very mermaid appropriate. So yeah, we're just fixing her tail. I gave her a yellow tail because I felt like out of all the tails, that kind of just fit her personality and her very well. And I gave her a little, I think, an orange bikini top. Thought it was fitting of her background, and her tail, it complemented her very well. But yeah, so I'm thinking that Leah's gonna pick up some odd jobs here and there and kind of see what she wants to do. But I think she enjoys cooking. I think that's the trait type that I gave her. Cooking, yeah. I think she wants to be a chef, but she doesn't really know how to get there just yet. So I'm thinking a few odd jobs here and there to make money, and then she'll find her way into the culinary career. And yeah, so yeah, Toby Holland, I think is his last name, like Tom Holland, Tom Holland. But yes, Leah, that's her name. And so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Yeah, play Sims. It's fun. Creating stories. I fixed her lipstick because I didn't really like the color that I had. But yeah, I tried to save it, and I was like, I didn't give him any traits. So there we go. The Holland family. Cute. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. You guys have a great rest of your day. Bye. Ah, that was really awkward. Woo!